It is Saturday, October 29th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports, my sports reports. My mascot, Sasha, whose birthday it was yesterday, is busy chasing the cat around the home studio right now. Now, when the cat runs, Sasha believes it's time to play. The cat believes it's time to get eaten at that point. Both of them are incorrect in their assumptions. Yeah, October, almost over. My favorite time of the year, one of my favorite months of the year, almost gone, but Christmas is coming. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Yeah, love that. And the high school state tournaments and championship events all around the state. But first of all, this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you'd like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, please consider my stage hypnosis show and find out all about it at MarshalManlove.com. Special thanks go out to Jazzercise in Middletown. One of the proprietors there runs a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes and is kind enough to post up links to the videos that I produce in that group page. So I've done high school sports and covered high school sports since the 90s. I did a television show back then. One of the reasons I got into it at the time was probably a little bit more selfish than anything else, but more or less it was because I thought it would be cool, right? And there was a lot of work involved, but along the way, I discovered some things about sports and local sports, girls' sports. I think, in particular to this particular conversation. Yeah, in particular. So, when my television show ended back before 2010, like after the economy crashed, destroyed my business, and I went on and just dealt with my hypnosis career. She is not over here. The cat is not over here, Sasha. No. I missed it. I always try to keep coming back, but I had to rebuild the business, right? Because it got destroyed in the Great Recession, along with many other hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, right? And when I started doing this again, I was real happy to have a platform to do this, and where I could do it in my own basement. I didn't have a deadline or anything like that, and I love being involved in sports. And this picture here is going to kind of explain. I'm going to try to do this as articulately as possible here. This is a picture taken by the Milford cross country team of one of their all-Kent County runners, Sammy Hudson. And just absorb this picture for a second, right? Like pause the video maybe if you're watching it on a recording, but just look at this picture. She's got a medal around her neck there, and I'm going to find out the story behind this picture. Like I invited the cross-country team to do an interview here, but just look at that face. Look at the joy on that face, right? This picture embodies the essence of girls' sports from my experiences, having covered it for almost 30 years. It's one of the reasons I do this now. How can anybody not be charmed by this picture? This perfectly captures one of the innocent and genuine expressions of emotion that can be discovered and experienced at these sporting events. I do this in the sports industry now just to see others have and create these memories for themselves. It's endearing and it is definitely inspiring. And hopefully these broadcasts can help share triumphant moments in athletes' young lives with more people outside the local sports realm and lure more of them into it, whether it's to compete, assist, volunteer some way, coach, officiate, or just watch. If you can't be moved by a picture like this, without even knowing the story behind it, you're incapable of being moved. That's it, man. That's a great picture. I want to know who actually took it. I'm going to find out who took it, but it is from the Milford cross country team. So other stuff here. Adele Bayanu Abadalina and Eliza Askarova defeated Mary Brumfeld and Selma Kadar from Maryland to claim the ITA Atlantic Regional Doubles Championship Monday. This past Monday, of course, because it's Saturday now. Yeah, the duo becomes the first Blue Hens singles or doubles to claim an ITA Regional Championship in program history. And they will compete in the ITA Fall National Championships starting on Wednesday, November 2nd in San Diego. Grace Wiggins from the Cape Henlopen field hockey team is committed to attend the University of Richmond and play for the Spiders. She will compete next Saturday in the Henlopen Conference Championships against the Del Mar Wildcats. If you have an announcement like this that you would like to celebrate with us and have us help you celebrate it, just send them to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. From Wilmington University, congratulations to Yailin Ramirez from the cross-country team, runner of the week, and Vaughn Lackman, the rookie of the week, as well as the bowling team's Jenna Kloss, who's the rookie of the week, for earning CACC honors. Get that picture blown up there so you can see them a little better. There we go. Congratulations to them. Also, congratulations to the University of Delaware field hockey team. They clinched the regular season as co-champions of the CAA. They're now seeded number 2 in the CAA championship tournament and will play number 3 Northeastern on the 4th at Rouleau Stadium. Coffee time. This is the beginning of pot number 3. I've been up since 4:30. It's now 10:30. A little slow on the coffee intake there. 6 hours. I'm only on beginning pot number 3. I didn't do any local sports besides cross country yesterday, so some of these are going to have 2 days worth of material. There's a little longer video today. Sorry. Concord Raiders beat their district rival Mount Pleasant 7-0. Kathleen Marciani scored 3 goals for the Raiders. There's Kathleen. Lake Forest beat Delmarva Christian 10-0. Morgan Durand and Carmela Gannon each had a pair of goals for the 10-4 Spartans. There's Morgan Durand. Smyrna closed out their regular season 13-2 with a 6-0 win against St. Andrews. Drew Moffitt had 2 goals and 2 assists for the Eagles. This picture shows one of the other emotions, the intensity of some of these young athletes. Conrad evens their record at 7-7. Kayla Dillon scored 3 goals and assisted on another as the Red Wolves beat Dickinson 5-0. Del Mar closed out the regular season with a perfect 15-0 record. They beat Padua 11-0. Jordan Holloman had 5 goals in the game after a 5-goal performance the day before, or 2 days before. Whatever it was, I think it was back-to-back days. The Wildcats, as mentioned, play Cape for the Henlopen Conference Championship on November 4th. Let me fix that mess right there. Other scores there. I'm just going to leave the other scores there. You can pause the video if you want, or go to DelawareSports.com. They're all up there too. Don't want to get too long-winded here. It's from the 27th and 28th football from yesterday. This battle of unbeaten teams was won by the Vikings of St. Elizabeth 48-10 over Wilmington Charter and the Force. The game was basically over at the half, though, as the Vikings were ahead 41-10. Quasim Benson rushed for over 200 yards and 5 more touchdowns in the first half to help lead the team. He now has 30 touchdowns this year, has 73 for his career, had 35 last year, and there's still 2 more regular season games to go, along with the playoffs. There's Quasim. Smyrna beat Sally's 42-21 in this Class 3A battle for current bragging rights. Markel Holman rushed for 142 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ymir Knight had a 99-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. The Eagles are 7-1 on top of District 2, and the Sal's are 6-2 on top of District 1. There's Markel. I'll read the other football scores quickly because there's not a lot of them. Laurel 40-12 over Seaford. It was 40-6 the score in the Howard Wildcats game against Tower Hill, with the Wildcats coming out on top. Delmar fell to Caravel 24-14. It was Appoquinimink 21 and Cape 14. Wilmington Friends stays undefeated. They beat Brandywine 42-9. St. Mark's over Delcastle 42-6. There's the other 2 scores already mentioned. In boys soccer, Aiden Johnson scored 3 times for Concord as the Raiders beat Christiana 6-1. Kate O'Connor had 3 goals to help lead Wilmington Friends to a 5-1 win over St. Andrews. The Quakers are now 10-2. There's Cato. Bunch of other scores from yesterday and the day before. You can pause the video if you want, or just go see them on DelawareSports.com. You probably already know what they are. These days of instant sideline reporting by those in the stands with their phones. Volleyball. Ursuline beat Padua 3-1 the other day to improve to 6-8. With St. Mark's left on their schedule, that's tonight. I'll be there for that one. Hannah Kelly had 25 kills to lead the Raiders. And that left Padua 5-9 at the time. And that's important because even with a losing record of 5-9, they were still on the bubble and possibly within striking, with not even on the bubble, in the tournament at 5-9. But they had one more big game to play against Paul Six in New Jersey, who was undefeated. We'll talk about that in a second. Caravel came from behind 2-0 to beat Delmarva Christian 3-2. Layla Glover had 11 kills to lead the Bucks. The Royals, Elena Milway, led all scorers with 25 kills. The Royals close out their season 13-2. Caravel is 11-4 heading into the tournament. I think you got to watch out for them. You got to watch out for everybody who's got at least 10 wins. Cape and Lopin had a big win against Delaware Military in straight sets. Megan Smith led the Vikings with 27 assists. They end up 10-5, and the Seahawks 9-6 for the regular season. See both of them in the state tournament. Tower Hill closed out the season 13-2 with a 3-0 win over Sanford. Molly Peatlock had a triple-double statistical day with 17 kills, 12 digs, and 11 assists. Other scores there. Dickinson over Christiana. So Dickinson ends up with 12 wins on the season. That was on the 27th. Other scores there I thought were noteworthy. Smyrna, 3-1 winners over the charter school. So Smyrna is 14-1. Yeah, they're 14-1. They're going to play Indian River in the Henlopen Conference Championship today at noon at Woodbridge. Then Archmere beats Newark Charter 3-1 to capture the Diamond State Athletic Conference Championship. I believe that is correct. I am 95% sure. Somebody can feel free to correct me there. But they're both heading into the state tournament anyway. The Auks will earn the automatic berth. They are 12-3. The Patriots close out the regular season 13-2. No stats available as I was preparing this at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Wilmington Christian and Tatnall played 5 sets to determine a winner in this disc battle. Delaware Independent School Conference battle. The Hornets came out on top to end the season 9-6. The Warriors 8-7, with both teams headed to the state tournament as well. Ava Cossack had 22 kills for the Warriors, and Emma Kirby led Tatnall with 16. Let's see, anything else to note there? St. George's, 3-1 winners over Odessa. That's a district rivalry there that continues to grow. The Ducks end up 9-6, and I believe St. George also 9-6, 9-6 or 10-5. And Paul 6 out of New Jersey did beat the Pandas in 5 sets. And the tournament committee for volleyball, I think, will meet tomorrow or Monday or something. And Padua is going to be 5-10, but I think they're still on the bubble because of their strength of schedule. We'll find out. I didn't want to go through all of that again today. I did it the other day. Let the official committee do that. So if you have anything that you would like to share with me, especially a moment like this, please reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Share these types of moments. And if you take a real good picture like this, of course, I'm going to give you credit for it. If you have a highlight video of some sort, happy to share it with you. If you share it with me. If you'd like to join the crew here at Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports, find out how to do so. Reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Any items of interest, national letters of intent signings, a statistical milestone of some sort, these are the kind of things I want to share with anybody who is kind enough to watch this. Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Dawnie M., who might even be watching live. My friends Joey V., Tommy K., and those who continue to say hello to me from time to time, say that they watch this, and like, share, and subscribe on any platform where you do find this. I would appreciate that. And so would these young people. Great shot. That's the shot of the year right there. A lot of great action shots. This is an award-winning shot. Got to find out where we could submit that for some sort of award. I'll just get a trophy and give somebody an award for that one, because that's really fantastic. It really is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for 11sies here in the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. I'm Marshal Manlove, and now I'm out. Have a great day. See some of you later. Live. Yeah. In Pike Creek. Sasha, stop chasing the cat.